that's the reason.
You can even take it back to Paddy Pimblett, I think,
like
either last week thing. Or the week before. Yeah, totally with the suicide thing.
Because he said he had lost. He had didn't he bring like this kid who had cancer or something on? And then the kid passed away not too long after that. And then his buddy committed suicide. So then he had made, I mean, that's huge. You know what I mean? UFC isn't the biggest stage when it comes to sports, but UFC is definitely the biggest male spectated sport. That's not even an argument.
It was on ESPN.
It was on ESPN, so people that would watch it, even if they don't.
In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Too. Fight night.
So UFC is probably watched like 70% men and then 30% women. That's me taking a rough guesstimate, but I feel like that's probably a good guesstimate. It's
getting bigger. I mean,
it's getting bigger on both sides,
I know what you're saying.
But you have this guy speak about, after a win, speak about, suicide and emotions. And he said a stigma for men. So, it's not like he was excluding women. He was showing example of, how bad it is sometimes for men when it comes to these crazy thoughts, things that we go to, the idea that men are supposed to be just, deal with all these emotions, no problem.
I kind of want to touch on this. Yeah, I want to stay on this for a second. And because everybody deals with so many problems. A lot of people, especially now, is such a weird time.
It's insane.
Coming off of Corona, not even just Corona. Yeah, that was just the beginning of
tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. And I mean, there's more to unravel with that. And everybody, like I said, it's women and men or whatever. And I feel like, just like as he's saying, the stigma of like, oh, guys with this hard exterior, you know what I mean? We're fighters out here, you know what I mean? We're football players and we get hurt all the time. Hey,
wipe it off.
Tough it up.
Wipe it off.
And I do, like, you got to get through that. But sometimes, like, it's not such a physical battle. Like, you know what I mean? And even if it is a physical battle and it's like a mental battle, then it's like, I feel like we're almost shamed in a sense that we should be able to not even acknowledge that, like, oh, I don't feel.
Death.
I don't feel.
Yeah, he died. Oh, what?
I'm just a machine. All I do is just go. You know what I mean? That's all you expect of me. And it's like, I know there's things like, I mean, it's hard to even want to talk to somebody because of that, you know what I mean? Or of this image that we're trying to portray over. Like, I won't lie, dude. I'm not afraid to get emotional. I'm not afraid to cry because I feel like the truth sets you free. And I mean, it may not look the coolest. It may not sound the coolest to hear.
Society might tell you it's wrong.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is like guys need the females just as much as the females need the guys. You know what I mean? Like, we need that femininity to our masculine, you know what I mean? For the teamwork, you know what I mean? And I almost feel like, and I'm not every woman, I'm not saying that women, obviously women go through things as well, but it's like, to be there for each other. You know what I mean? I think that's why, like, a brotherhood bond, like, whenever we go, we all just lost a football game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're all down about it.
No, let's play fucking Bananas by Gwen Stefani.
Alexa, play Bananas.
Yes, me and my boys, yeah. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely, like, that there's the missing piece, like, where we need comforted too, you know what I mean? Like, we'll be there to rub the shoulders of the woman, or, care for, like, what's wrong. But it's hard for us to come out and to say, hey, like, I can't
help. Deal with this.
And as an alpha male, you want to take charge, shoulders up, walk through the pride land type deal. There's a drought. You know what I mean? The Pride Land's dry out there. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing to get no more.
And it takes that. It takes two. You know what I mean? It takes somebody to listen. I feel like we should all. I don't necessarily think like you should take a Facebook post and post every single thing that you're going through. But like, we do need people that we can trust and someone that we can talk to, so we can get that out and off of our shoulders.
Right. And what Paddy was talking about, I think he was talking more to not the people down, but the people that can help the people down, because, like, us as men in general, I mean, it's just in most cases, you know, we don't want to, you know, cry. We don't want to talk to people about our weaknesses, things like that. And Paddy was talking to, you know, everybody saying, hey, reach out to your boys. You know, like it's much easier for somebody to open up to. I mean, especially as guys, you know, for us to open up when somebody says, hey, like something on your mind, like, you know, if you're religious, how can I pray for you? Stuff like that. You know, you can really get out. But coming up and, you know, I haven't seen you in a couple of years and being like, Jared, I mean, I'm going through it right now. You know, that's not something that, you know, people are going to do.
Right.
Right. I mean, especially as most men. So Paddy was talking, I think, in general to like, hey, check up on your boys. Yeah. You know,
Song by Royce the 5'9", it's called Strong Friend. He said, check on your strong friend. You know what I mean? A lot of people have that one friend. And I feel like maybe all of us can damn near relate to that. In our friend group, we've all been this person, that one that is the one that we go talk to. Like, you're the one that I go with my problems. Like, yeah, we're homies, we're talking about the game, but then, you know, like, hey man, this happened and boo, 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 and I'm going through this and this is actually making me feel this way. I feel like we've all been in that situation. I'm sure people listening, you've been that strong friend, but man, you can only lift those weights so fucking long, you know? And sometimes that strong friend gets the weakest at one point.
you remember